Ever since I started going to kindergarten, there was one thing everyone always said to me. They said that I was destined to become a teacher. Like it was just suited for me. And yeah, they were right. Every single time when I studied something and learned about something I searched for in my free time, I could explain it so perfectly that everyone would immediately understand it. Like for example, when I was going to kindergarten like 14 years ago and I was watching Thomas the Train on TV, I remember knowing all of the names of the trains that were in that show. And I even remember the specific times that Thomas the Train was airing. Bro, I knew everything about that show. When I was just 8 years old, I remember having this book about the universe that sparked my interest in the topic. I remember reading it so much for so long. I remember looking at all of the pictures, reading about all the different stars, the galaxies, the black holes, and then I remember telling it to other people. In fact, I knew so much about the universe that my mom had to stop me like, come on TR, don't bother them with too much information. And I was and every time I was like, come on woman, let me just talk. However, the times started changing. I was turning into a teenager and dark times fell upon me. I completely forgot about my love for the universe because I just thought that there was everything that I knew. Although that was just my ego speaking, because I genuinely thought that I knew everything and I just didn't have to learn any further. So what happened was I got fucking complacent. And instead of pursuing more knowledge about the universe and about history, which was another topic that I really liked, I fell into depression. And I started indulging more in bad habits like video games, social media, fapping, because those were the only habits that gave me any source of fulfillment and pleasure. You see, when I was still learning about the universe, it was like the main thing that everyone knew me about. I was basically that one kid that was obsessed about the universe and history. So when I naturally started speaking about the universe less and less and learning about it less and less, then people just talked to me less and less because they had nothing to open conversations with me about. And that gave me such a fucking strong sense of emptiness and no relationships and loneliness that strengthened the grip of the bad habits on me and made me even more depressed and continued the cycle further and further. I even remember once in 2021, which was the worst year of my depression. I was in this cottage with my family friends and my family, and as all of them were talking behind the table, playing cards and having fun, I was just sitting there being lonely. No one was talking to me because I wasn't unique anymore. I had no personality because I stopped being unique and stopped being interested in history and about the universe as a whole. But then came the turning point where my life instantly became better because I learned one mindset shift. In 2023, when I got onto self-improvement again, after 2 years of procrastinating, I finally started being interested in it, and that gave me a new sense of fulfillment. Not self-improvement as a whole, doing the good habits. Those are other things that keep me fulfilled. However, after watching many long-form videos about this new topic called purpose, it finally clicked for me. And after reading a whole book about finding your purpose, that is the thing that got my life back. The respect from other people and my respect for myself. The number one best way to become unique is to find your purpose in life. You see, every single one of us is unique. We all have this one mission, this one activity that we like to learn about and get better in, because it feels like so naturally to us. Your purpose in life gets you a reason to live it. It is the mission that you were put onto this earth to master and to give value to others so that the universe can pay it back tenfold. Now, this can be anything. It can be like setting the new world record for the highest jump. It can be like learning to play a musical instrument. It can be like mastering 20 different martial arts. You name it. It is an activity that is completely 100% authentic to you. It feels so natural when you do it that basically when others are compared to you whilst you do it, you feel like you're in the top 1% of gifted people. If you've paid attention for the last 1 minute, then you can recall the examples I gave you. You know, like learning 20 martial arts, learning to draw, learning to speak different languages. You notice that every single one of these activities is a skill that you can master. For example, my purpose is learning something and then teaching it to other people so that they can understand it better. That is my skill, and I can level it up over time by, posting these videos. I realized what my purpose was when I reflected back on my early years. So how do you exactly find your purpose? Well, I have 2 questions for you that I want you to journal about and consciously think about, okay? Question number 1. What is the activity that other people from early childhood told you that you were great about and what you were destined to do? And what is the activity that you liked to do before you went to kindergarten and, when you still were your authentic self, before you got, like brainwashed by the education system, by all your classmates? You get what I'm saying. You can also ask your parents about which toys you were playing with in kindergarten or before you went to kindergarten. Try to aim for as the earliest as they can think about. Try to recall the earliest memories you have from your life. And the second question, and this one will only work for you if you're a normal person and you aren't like some random dumbass. If you had financial, location, and time freedom, and you didn't have to go to school anymore, so you could basically just live off of your wealth for the rest of your life, what would you do? How would your day look like? What habits would you be doing? And of course, don't answer anything like partying or taking drugs and $19 Fortnite card. You're better than this. So go journal about this question for hours. You can do this during the weekend. Basically, spend time away from society, from different voices, from the outside world and society as a whole. Go to a place that authentically makes you feel happy. Maybe it can be a place from your childhood which you like to go when you were younger, but you don't go there anymore. That is the best place where you can journal about this. Okay? So think about both of these questions. You can do this during the weekend, but just think and think and think. It will come as a realization or as a visualization. The way that I got my visualization was I imagined myself as a YouTuber who is saving countless amounts of lives and making a fuck ton of money. Basically me sharing my advice about self-improvement and staying authentic to attract other guys who are my age and making their lives better. Being basically like this older brother figure or even a father figure for the younger ones, who is teaching them about how to fix their mental health issues and grow stronger in the process, so that they finally don't have to watch those short clickbaity, hyper-edited YouTube videos that you see. Oh, top 7 ways to quit watching porn! You get what I'm saying. Those dumbass videos. Now, let's go over the 4 main benefits that purpose will give you in your life. Benefit number 1, infinite fulfillment. This one is pretty self-explanatory. If you recall the story from the beginning of the video, then you remember how I talked about me learning about the universe and then telling it to other people. This is what purpose does to you. It gives you something to master, something that will break away you from the bad habits. You know how sometimes you do something so fun and productive that you feel like only 5 minutes have passed, when in reality 2 hours have passed. That is what having purpose is. It gives you infinite fulfillment. The second main benefit is relationship benefits. Now you remember from the story again. You will have something that other people can recognize you as. You will finally have something that other people will use to break the ice when they meet you for the first time. Like, for example, if you will be known as the history guy, then people will start to ask you questions about history, and that will make you unique. That will make them like you more. They will find you more interesting. Not only that, it will also make other people respect you more, because you'll finally have something fun that you're doing in your free time. And remember, women want to have fun. They don't want to be your fun. So you won't just attract higher quality male friends, you will also attract the higher quality woman that you want in your life. Who knows? Maybe you mastering, I don't know, Swedish will finally allow you to meet your future wife. And you will finally attract her because you won't be ignorant of her language. Just imagine how hype and wholesome that whole thing would be. Or if you want to learn judo and you start going to your local martial arts club, you finally meet the perfect friend that you've been waiting for your entire life. You get what I'm saying? The third main benefit is financial benefit. Basically, remember how I said that your purpose is a skill which you can level up over time? Well, guess fucking what? This will give you an infinite advantage over your competition. Your purpose will put you into a flow state, and when you're in a flow state, you become 1,000, 10,000, even 100,000 times more productive than the people who don't have your specific purpose as their purpose. You can use your purpose to create a business for yourself that will thrive, because you will be in this flow state every time you do it. And you can absolutely annihilate your competition, because you'll get so much work done, and plus you'll feel amazing, because not only will you have the infinite fulfillment from just being productive, but you will also have the financial benefit. You will start making money, and that will be you can see how ridiculously fulfilling this whole thing is. And the best thing is, you will naturally get better and better at it over time. You will slowly master it. You've maybe heard that to master something, it takes 80,000 hours of getting better at it and doing it. Well, guess what? Those 80,000 hours will pass by anyway. So you might just do it whilst you're productive and working on your purpose, right? And the fourth, and in my opinion the best benefit you can get, is health benefit. Think about it. When you find your purpose and are productive for the first time in your life, you start to respect yourself more. So not only will your mental health increase, but your physical health also, because you'll just naturally want to get a better physique, because you have this new identity for you, this new productive self. You'll slowly start to become the best version of yourself. You'll start exercising more, going to the gym more, eating cleaner so you can be more productive. You name it. Okay? So just find your purpose, please. It will make you so authentic. Thank you for watching this video. Do the purpose practice I told you about, how to find it. Ask the 2 questions. Go journal about it during the weekend. And this will be the most fitting one. No one is better at being you.